welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be reacting to Miss Britney Spears. So I know that she's had a couple like Christmas songs like pop out here and there, but she's never had a Christmas album. And I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun if she had a Christmas album. But I found this old performance of her from 1998. Obviously this is when she like first was out on the scene. And I'm wondering if this is like in her real voice. Like her voice on Baby One More Time and part of Oops, I Did It Again is completely different from what she's released like after that. That's kind of when they started having her do that baby voice, that thing that she does. I was a huge Britney fan when she first came out. She was my girl. I was like, how old was I? I was 10 years old when Baby One More Time came out. Like she was my girl. Her and then later I liked Christina. I was like totally Team Britney there for like a good year and a half, and then I was like, well, Christina's really good too. And then I just liked them for different reasons. Like as an entertainer, Britney wins. Vocally, Christina wins. But anyway, I'm wondering if this is gonna be like in her like, because her normal voice is a lot lower, I think. If I remember what her actual voice sounds like. I'd seen so many documentaries on her, like Driven and, you know, the E! True Hollywood Story, those kinds of things. And they always show this one clip of her at a wedding and she's singing Open Arms by Journey, but it's the Mariah Carey version. But her voice is still a lot lower. And then her performances on the Mickey Mouse Club and when she was on Star Search, her voice is much lower. I mean, yeah, she was a little kid, but her voice was a lot lower than it is now. Normally as you get older, your comfortable range of singing tends to get lower or kind of less, and that's just something that happens with age. I guess if you keep up with lessons and training and all that stuff, you can keep your range or even increase it as you get older. But in most cases, going from, you know, a little kid to an adult, I wouldn't understand a voice going from low, like a lower register to a higher register. You can increase your range, but I don't see it like just going from here to here and losing all of this, if that makes any sense. So I believe that she still has her lower register. I hope she utilizes it a little bit more after this whole Free Britney nonsense is over with and she is out of that conservatorship for good. Maybe she is by the time this video is out, who knows? But I hope that she uses her like real voice. On some of her newer recordings, if she decides to keep up with this music business. I wouldn't be surprised if she retires, to be completely honest. But we are going to be reacting to her singing Silent Night. This is again from 1998 and it's from Christmas at the Rockefeller Center, which is I think where they had that humongous big tree that I one day want to see in person. But we are going to jump into it right now. I've been chatting for about 4 minutes. Good job, self. Okay. We're gonna jump into this reaction right now.
Welcome back, everyone, to Christmas in Rockefeller Center. She is Kentwood, Louisiana's gift to the world. And here in this holiday season is Britney Spears.
Goosebumps. Yee! pretty. Real quick, and I'm blaming the weather for it. So she's holding these notes out, and sometimes her voice kind of goes like, it's not a vocal break like how some singers will just, you know, make their voice squeak, kind of like Morissette will do in some of her songs. She does like these little vocal breaks. What she is experiencing is her voice is sort of freezing up and locking, and I'm blaming the weather on that. Like, she's holding out a note, and it's like your voice can just kind of dry out and just go and I can't do what she's doing. I'll find a clip and I'll insert it right here of the sound that she's making. That noise. That means, to me, that is the weather acting up. Like, maybe she took a big breath, and it's Christmas time in New York, up in the Northeast, where it snows and it's ridiculously cold. And even if you drank your tea and you drank all your water and you were hydrated to the max, if you inhale really cold air, it can cause your voice to make those sounds. And it sounds like she goes flat, but she's not doing it on purpose. She's not a bad singer. Sometimes nerves can also cause that. So I don't know if this is like, I don't know if she's nervous on top of that, but if she's nervous and it's cold outside and she's trying to sing and whatever, she's got a little bit of the elements working against her, but she's doing so well, and she's singing in like her real voice, and it's like nice and low, and it's nice and lower, and it's just so lovely. I love her real voice. I'm using real voice because, yes, the vocals that she does on her recent albums are technically her real voice, but she's like manipulated her voice to make it sound like that, and I hope that she hasn't lost this, because this is beautiful. Okay. So pretty. She's so pretty. Oh, she looks so happy there too. Oh my goodness. That lilt that she did there at the very end is one of my favorite things that she does with her voice. She did that quite a bit on her first album, I remember, because I always thought that was so pretty when she would do that. But overall, considering it's cold outside and she's probably nervous, and also, again, this is when she first came out onto the music scene like this, she did really well. I would have been a nervous wreck. I would have been like, I would have been off key. I would have been doing all, because Rockefeller Center is a big deal, okay? It's not like, you know, some little hole in the wall club. This is where like a lot of tourists will go, and, you know, they like to go around Christmas time and New Year's because they decorate to the nines there, and it's a big deal. So she did really well. You know, considering it's probably her first time singing there, she's, you know, new to the music scene, she's trying to promote her album, and it's just a lot of stuff that she was having to deal with just right out of the gate. But I think she did really well, and I would like to see a Christmas album from her as well. So, but that's been it for this video. If you like these kinds of videos where I react to things and you want to stick around for the month of December because it will be all Christmas related videos, then please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when I have new videos coming out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!